Tuesday, and today we're going to get a little bit more emotional, get a little bit more intentional, and we're going to talk about the why. We're going to talk about Shella being covered, not because it's cute, but because why I cover, from the blade to the belief. A lot of people think I cover for modesty, but the truth is I cover to honor God, who kept me alive when I should have been gone. Here it is. During my journey, during my sobriety, I was going to church a lot. I was doing Bible study on Monday and Wednesdays. I was going to church on Sundays when I was in Nashville, Tennessee. And I had a community, I had a church home. I want to be closer to God. I want more, I need more. So I got online, I got on TikTok, and I started hashtagging Islam, hashtagging Muslim, hashtagging Buddhism, Hindu. I just started hashtagging a lot of different religions, a lot of different beliefs, and I just wanted to learn more about anything, about everything. And Islam spoke out to me. I don't want to say that I am Muslim full-blown, I'm Islam, because I don't want to be looked at as a representation of something that I don't understand or fully know 100% about. So that's number one. Number two, I wanted something pure. I wanted to feel safe. I wanted something sacred. I just wanted to be as close to God as possible. When I was in the streets and doing me and thinking I was living my best life, I was faced with difficulties. I put myself in situations that ain't no way in hell I should be alive today. And it's only because of God. Yeah, let me say that one more time. When I was in the streets and when I was playing with my life, when I was in the way, when I was doing the most, I put myself in situations where I knew today, standing here, ain't no way in hell this encounter is possible, right? And sometimes in those moments, I cried, I laughed, I even did a little humor and sarcasm. God, if you get me out of this, I swear I'm gonna go to church every Sunday. Yo, God, if you help me, if you keep me alive, if you don't let this motherfucking lunatic kill me, I swear I'm gonna be your faithful servant. God, you hear me? Help me. Get me out of this. And he did. Every single time. Time and time and time and time and time again. 13 years of it, to be exact. And when I started the sobriety, I was able to look at myself through a different lens, if that makes sense. I wasn't Shella in the moment of being and going through the streets. I was Shella stepped outside of my body, of being the streetwalker, of being the hooker, of being the track star, the blade runner, I'm big old 304. I was able to unsee that as me and see myself in a different light. And ooh, it woke me up from jumping into random cars, waving cars down, standing in front of cars with my big old ass, pick me, you got some money for me, baby? All of that shit could have been the death of me. It could have been the last time someone seeing me. A random person walking past. Oh, that's Benz. Yeah. It should have been. It could have been. But God. Word of the day is becoming, my shells. You see where we're going with this? From being robbed from being in the car, all doors closed, cars locked, God pulls out the gun, suck my dick, bitch. I'm talking about situations like that where there's no way out but God. This is why I cover. Not because I'm hiding anything. Not because I'm trying to form a new identity, a new name. I'm not trying, oh my God, it's Shella. No. It's because I see the power in who I am now, the value in who I was been supposed to be. You get it? That's why I cover. Because in the beginning stages of my sobriety, I feared going backwards. And those 13 years, I always stop and then I go right back. I always say, this is it. I ain't doing this no more. Then I go, whole new world, whole new me, new Facebook, new social media, new name, new identity. Boom. No, we ain't home no more. 3 weeks later, 2 days later, a month later, 6 months later, I'm back. I didn't want to go through that anymore. I didn't want my mom to get a phone call and say, Nita, I think Shella died. I didn't want my siblings, my nieces, my nephew to watch the news and see some hoe from New York City died in Phoenix, Arizona. Some hoe from New York City, Shella, dead. Guy killed, prostitute. I didn't want that to be my end. I didn't want them to go through that. I lost my aunt. I lost my grandmother, my uncle. I lost my best friend. They last images of me was being in that life, was playing with life. I didn't want to keep losing family members. And they last image of me was this big old 304. This big old street walker. I knew I needed to change. And also my mentality. It started to get fucked up. I started to feel depressed, stressed. I couldn't do it anymore. So I covered because of that. I covered because I didn't have the strength to do it on my own. I tried it. 13 years of trying to stop on my own. This time, you know what changed? God, Allah. When I went to the mosque in Nashville, I was presented with a whole bunch of Muslim sisters. And they were from Turkey, Istanbul. They were from the Middle East. Some was from Africa. None of them spoke English. But you know what we had in common? Our love for God. They didn't care about who I was. They didn't care about what I came from, where I came from. They embraced me with open arms. They asked me to pray for them. And I looked, I said, y'all want me to pray? Me? Oh, no, not me. God be coming. My shells, I'm going to close with this. I used to be naked with no protection. Now I'm covered in faith, in truth, and in armor. I don't feel whole without it. I feel vulnerable, exposed, and unprotected. Loving God is who I am. It's what I do. Shella. That's me. And I feel blessed, y'all. I really do feel blessed. So I'm going to close and leave y'all with this. If God has ever saved you from something you didn't think you would make it out of, drop a thank you in the comments below. If God saved you from something you thought you would never make it out of, drop a thank you in the comments below. Let's praise him together. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what walk of life you came from. I don't care what journey you on. There's only one God, and we are all human beings. We are all children of God. So put a thank you in the comments to show your gratitude, to show your grace, to show others that they're not alone. We in this together. My shows, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Journey to Shella, on all social media platforms. If this really touched your heart, if you can relate, just put a thank you in the comments. And you're not thanking me. You thanking God for using me to give you whatever you needed to get out of this today. That's God. Today and every day after this, we are becoming. I love y'all, my shows. And I see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Woman Empowerment Wednesday, and you'll be in for a treat. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok so that we could do this thing called life and the journey to our better selves together.